If you like the video, please consider supporting James Corp on Patreon. Hi everyone, and welcome to Chambers of Roleplay, Path to Eden, Mutant Year Zero game. I am James Chambers, and as I said, this is James Corp, or Chambers of Roleplay. So yes, we've got a new face. That if any of you watch a Warhammer game, you'll know his face from somewhere. And his ball-shaped friend,
Wilson. Yeah.
Wilson. So we're going to go around the table, get people to introduce themselves. What we're going to be doing is a very minute version of Session 0 for Itchy, or Cole as he's also known as. So we're going to just go around the table, like I said, and we're going to go clockwise, I think. So Pookie.
Hi, I'm Pookie, and my character is Lenny, and I'm an enforcer. Basically, he's big, he's bulky, he is bold, a bit bruised and battered, broken nose, often wears a hockey mask, and basically he's usually wearing a dirty coveralls with car tire padding on the knees and elbows and shoulders.
Cool. Itchy?
Yeah. So I am a dog handler. My name is Reginald, short name Ren. I have a dog named Stimpy. I am scrawny, brown hair, beard. I have one blue and one brown eye. Lots of small tattoos, a little bit all over. Wearing a hoodie. Just in terms of talents, what I picked a fight dog. So I can use my dog, Stimpy, as a lethal weapon. And my mutation is a parasite, which is a few different things. I can steal attribute points, I can steal mutation, or I can heal using that. And I have a rifle, so.
Just one question.
Sure.
We can bribe you with cat litter, right?
Maybe. We'll see.
All right. Effigy?
Hello, I'm Effigy. I'm playing Zippo, the gearhead. He's a wiry, skinny, nervous dude who's kind of speaking to his trinkets and contraption and hearing them talk back, actually. His mutation is like his inherited trait from the insect world. So that allows me to have like a hardened skin from to reduce damage or to actually climb stuff because I can, stick to walls and ceilings and stuff like that, like a crawling pest, basically.
All right.
That's
Parasite,
it.
One insect, cool.
Sue.
I'm Sue, and I'm playing Catin, who is a stalker. My appearance is quite mysterious. I have a large hood, which I keep covering most of my face most of the time. The rest of me is hidden under an enormous raincoat. My mutation is that I have a great sense of smell and I'm good at tracking things down using it. And I use a bow because I am too cheap to waste bullets by shooting them.
Oh yeah, and I forgot, sorry, my weapon is Lenny.
Yeah, and I'm carrying a big baseball bat which I've driven spikes through.
Yeah. You've also, what was I going to say? I had a really funny thing to say that I've completely forgotten what I was going to say. So this is actually week 2, but we need to quickly just do some housekeeping, I guess. So basically, Ren, I'm going to just be using your character name, all right?
Yep.
What you need to do is if you look on your role section, there's relationships, okay?
Yep.
And, I mean, you've had a little introduction to everyone's character. What I want you to do is pick one for every player character, and then obviously Katin, Lenny, and Zippo need to pick a relationship with you.
Ooh, we've got to go back to.
Yeah, go look on because there should be another. There should be another one for you. There should be two options that you've got remaining. You got the one from the one that you picked for the hooded boy.
All right, so I can add, and then I can tick box if it's a buddy.
Yeah. By the way, did you all pick your buddies? I can't remember if you picked buddies.
Yeah, we
We
did.
did.
Okay. All right. Yep. So yeah, we'll I'll tell you what, Ren. Wait until you hear everyone's like what they've picked for you, and then you can pick your buddy from that point.
Okay.
Is it fine to take your dog as the relationship?
Well, if you're friends with Stimpy, you're friends with me.
Well, no, it's basically because I was lazy, and so I picked the same relationship, saying that Stimpy, your dog, makes me nervous, and I don't like the way he looks at me.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I mean, I can, not tick box you as because whoever my dog gets nervous around, I get a little bit nervous around. So if he's looking funny at you, then
You probably are doing the same.
yeah. Fair enough. So fair enough.
So while he's doing that, and you're all picking, did someone want to explain the how the arc's been set up?
Oh, very badly.
We're in deep doo-doo.
But we can read.
Yes. We can
Okay.
read very well.
So
We
the
know
arc in,
lots of tales.
the arc in question is called Seven Sisters. It's an old underground station in the Big Smoke, and it's there. We worship a cult known as the Seven Sisters, represented by seven sisters, who can be male or female, or whichever
Whatever.
gender they presume they assume. We've discovered that there are some holy books, of which so far 2 have been identified.
How many holy books in total?
Probably 7,
Okay.
we think. I mean, that's just my suggestion, but so far the books are the health and safety manual for the Seven Sisters underground station. Okay, and the Lord of the Rings.
Okay. I like the picks.
Basically, it's the sort of thing you might buy at an underground station, just at the kiosk or something. If there's a shop there.
I imagine it's all lost property.
Yeah, it could be that. No, not the health and safety manual.
Maybe someone just bunged it in there,
Oh, hold on a minute.
before
If it's
it
gonna be lost property, it's gonna be we're gonna have to have I don't know, a Dan Brown novel, aren't we?
Oh,
Ah,
oh dear.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Most likely.
Yeah.
So let me know once you've picked.
Wait, how? Okay, so I can only pick one buddy.
Yes, but
Ah,
you don't
okay.
need to pick a buddy yet. You're just making your relationships with the other players. Is what you're doing right now. And once you've done that, and then we go around everyone with it. That's when we'll allow you to choose a buddy. Because I'm nice.
Okay,
like
so
that.
let me see. So no, but look, do I have to change my relationship with him? The ones I've got is fine. I'm quite happy to have punched him.
It's your call. Obviously, if you wanna cheap out and use the same one, then use the same one.
It's simple.
It is.
Yep.
Simple is good.
Simple is good. It's what Lenny is. A simple guy.
So Ren, how are you doing? How are you doing there?
Well, I am, in all honesty, struggling a little bit because, I can add one person as a buddy, but I don't know where to write like relationship status or, my relationship to different characters.
If you go to the very left of the sheet, you have like a little button that pops in under
So you-
relationship.
Under
And
relationships, I can click add or.
Can you see the stream?
Give me a sec. Going in.
So what you're doing is correct. So you just need to describe the relationship. So from your role, if you look at your role in the player's guide, right? So if we go down to role and we go to dog handler, you've got relationships to other PCs. So for Zippo, you need to put one in and then you need to like add, and then you do one for Katin, and then you do one for Lenny as well. And you've got 4 choices to make. There's four relationships to other player characters, and all you need to do is like put Zippo. It's just like you're by your dog, and therefore by you as well. Such and such thinks he is an idiot. Whatever, that sort of thing. I advise you just to choose from the options that you have available, rather than overcomplicating it.
That's what we've done.
Right. Disliked by your dog thinks.
So obviously each ... is one choice.
All right.
So just cut and paste it.
I'm watchful for everyone. So I'm assuming relationships can change.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start out with this disliked by your dog, and therefore by you as well.
Okay. So cut and paste that in for Zippo.
Yeah, and then add.
No, because add is already done. You just need to just add it in the relationship. Yep. And then just click on the cog, and it will close up.
Okay.
And then you click add,
okay.
and you can add another character.
Zip or oin.
Yeah, I don't know
fair
what you did there. I don't know what you did there. You can't choose the same one. You can't use the same one.
All right, so I have to pick separate ones for all
Yes.
of them. All right. All right, I'm just How do I remove them if I need to? Okay, I'll do that. That's fine. Just work my way down. What's left?
That's it. You've picked them all. That's it.
All right, no, wait. Which one? Last one. I need to modify this one. It was. Pretty good.
Are you done?
I think so. I'm not able to remove the last one.
I think you need to click modify to
Done.
get the delete buttons.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to start with Katin. What have you picked for your relationship with Ren?
I have picked is a danger to everyone. Keep your distance.
Cool. Pookie.
I've gone with we're still standing after one of my punches.
Okay. Zippo.
As I mentioned, Stimpy, so Ren's dog makes me nervous, and I don't like the way he looks at me.
Okay. Ren.
Katin is disliked by my dog or Stimpy, and therefore by me as well. Lenny clearly dislikes me and my dog, especially since you punched. Zippo thinks he's all that idiot.
Okay. Cool.
Which would explain why the dog thinks the same.
Okay. Now you have 2 more things to do.
Okay.
Relationships to NPCs. You need to pick one that you hate and one that you like.
Okay, has Carl been given a list of NPCs?
I can see some of them. Are they the defaults, like the or are we talking about like
The one in the arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
If you
on
go.
the aren't they right under the PC relationships?
yeah NPC relationships? It's the fixer sixter has seen you cry and needs to die. All right. Is Sixter someone who's actually in this game, or is it like?
Yes.
Well, if you
If you say he's in the game, he's in the game.
Gotcha. And so one that I hate and one that I need to protect.
Yes.
Copy that. So I've added them under the same relationships as before.
No, if
Or
you
is there a
look,
different area?
if you look, it's got I hate and I need to protect. There's actually a box to fill.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, I thought they were attributes too. All right.
Okay. If you want to get rid of, yep, there you go. You did it. All right. And which one of them 3 is your buddy?
They were all kind of nasty, isn't it? What defines a buddy? Is it just a friend?
Yeah.
Well, you define it. Somehow one of those is your buddy.
Lenny, you might have punched me, but there's something about you that I still.
I'm a safe pair of hands.
There you go.
Okay. All right. That's cool. So that is that bit done. It would have been less disjointed if there was more. If we all had like yeah, session 0. Anyway, never mind. Okay. So, who out of the 3 of you would like to recap what we did last time? Or let's do it together. Let's do all 3 of you. So, do you remember what happened last time? Well, last time.
In the beginning, there was an apocalypse, and then. Or how far do you want us to go back?
Well, you know,
a couple of days.
Like beginning of last session, like last session. You know, that's what we're doing.
Okay.
We're not re-
We start
Right.
a boat trip.
Yeah. We have set out from the big smoke into basically out into the zone from the Ark in search of water. We've heard there's a source of water on an island nearby. And we got to the island, no problem. Me carrying whatever strange device of effigies brought along with him. It was big and bulky. And we made it across to the island, no problem. Where we found the surviving members of the other mutants that went there before us. And then we got attacked by zone ghouls.
Okay. Not sure what those are, but
Scary, that's what they
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't go well for us.
We managed to beat them up, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It was with some cost.
Yeah.
And then we were told we had to go and get some. I can't remember what it was. Some equipment.
The
That had
previous
been.
stalker.
Yeah.
basically that had been taken up to atop a tower.
By a flying something.
By a flying creature. And we were able to do that. We managed to get out. We basically decided to rush over there and climb up. Although I think, Katin, you decided you
Yeah.
weren't going to climb up. I don't understand why.
Yeah. Decided.
Yeah.
he was fine.
And then we found some things atop the tower, only for more zone ghouls to appear at the bottom. Quite a lot of them. That about sum it up?
Yep.
I believe that's
and
it.
that's
Yeah.
and that's Kaiten is right now still like
At
standing
the bottom
down
of the tower. Yeah.
Yep.
there. All right.
So we left on a bit of a cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe that's it. Yeah, there were a few survivors from the first expedition that went to look for this allegedly source of pure water over there. They were barricaded in this shack just close to this tower, and that's where we left them so far. So there's a group of people in that small building. There's Katin is at the bottom of the tower, and myself and Lenny are on top. And I believe we are hearing a lot of noise from. Oh, I don't even know if they make noise. Those ghoul creatures. That's where we're at.
Fair enough.
Okay, so if you just give me a second. I'm just sorting some stuff out quickly. Okay. So if you rightly remember, when we left off, Katin decided not to climb up the ladder with the rest of you two, the other two, and you remained down when you got surrounded by zone ghouls, and one of them said, "Put your hands up."
I'm going to put my hands
They
up.
talk.
So, what are you two doing on top of the tower?
How many of these zone ghouls are there?
You count at least 20?
Oh,
Okay. Right.
I don't feel like going gun blazing is going to be very wise.
No? I mean, have you got that rifle?
I do, but
Give me that. If we take out the leaders, we'll drive them off. We need to go down and get save Katin. We really do.
Lenny, there's just too many for you and half of me to take out. Okay.
Half of you. What's the other half doing?
Well, it's your left arm. I don't know. Look, I'm not sure we can really do anything. Did they notice us, by the way?
You're not sure.
Okay.
You got to remember, you're quite high up to actually hear anything from where you are.
But we've just seen the scene unfold, basically, of those 20 zone ghouls closing in on Kaelin, right?
That is correct.
Well, what do you suggest we do? We can't leave her down there.
No, we can't.
Right then, what are we going to do?
Let's go down. Anyway, we need to make sure Kaelin is safe.
That's what I said in the first place.
Take my rifle and go down. You go first.
I'm not really very good with a rifle. Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, true. You're good with your fist. Let me keep that rifle. You go first, and I'll follow you.
Right. Okay. Well, we're going to make our way down because there's nothing else up here, and it's probably too far away for us to shoot. I don't know what the range is on that rifle.
What have you got?
We don't know.
Okay.
A scrap rifle.
It's a scrap rifle. What do we think?
I mean, we have two choices here, Lenny. Either we try and take some of them down from where we're at, maybe that can buy some time to...
It's too out of range. You're too far out of range.
We're too far? Okay. So then there's one thing to do, I would say, is to go down and make sure Kaelin is safe.
Yeah.
So you go, Lenny, and I follow you.
Right.
I promise I follow you.
If you don't come down with me, I'm coming back up there and get you.
I'm sure you would. So we go down.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're going down. Okay, so, Katin, what are you doing? So one of them starts approaching you, and one's sort of like standing back, and they're like, put your weapons on the ground.
What do you want?
Oh, I don't want you. But our boss, Luttrell, wants a word with all of you.
I will involuntarily glance up the tower.
And one of them goes, we are well aware that two of your friends have climbed up the mast, the tower.
Well, how about we come with you without causing a fuss, but I keep hold of my weapons.
Don't think... Give us a manipulate roll, please.
This would be interesting. I'm bad at that.
If only we had a fixer.
Let's manipulate. Not as much as I expected.
Did you want to push?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm in bad
they're
enough
like,
control already.
so they're like, I think we're holding all the cards here, my dear. So yeah, put your weapons down.
The only thing I've got is a bow, so I'll put that down.
To you two, wait for stand by the ladder and search our friends when they're down. And as you two come down, there is there's at least two. Well, there's more than that, but standing right beside the ladder are two zone ghouls who like try and manhandle you a bit.
Push them off, because get off.
And yeah, the leader again turns to you lot and says, "Yeah, leave your weapons on the side, or put your weapons on the floor, and prepare to come with us."
What are you going to do with us? Where are you taking us?
Our boss wants a word with you.
What word?
Just means he wants to talk.
Well, he can talk here.
Don't think you have a choice.
Well, I'm keeping my back.
Give us a minute, please. Roll, please.
Okay, this is going to go well. So I am.
You could argue. You could argue. Your intimidate roll.
Yeah, that's true. But that's based on my
Strength.
my strength, which is
Currently low.
currently low. Either way. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, it's going to be my intimidate. Okay. Right. So my skill dice will be 2. Base dice will be 2 at the moment. Okay. Nothing for the gear dice, I'm presuming.
That is correct.
Look at you.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay.
Okay.
Here you go. This is mine. You ain't letting it go.
Sure, they'll go. Sure, we don't want no trouble yet.
So
but yeah,
goes to them.
sure, I'll allow you to spend the extra advantage, the extra success. Yeah. All right. So yeah, so you're allowed to take your weapons with you, all of you. And they basically, ask you. They basically tell you to basically follow. Follow me. So one thing you notice about the zone ghouls, you notice that they're covered in head to toe in clothing. Like, not an ounce of skin is, like, shown.
I mean, I can appreciate that aesthetic.
Katin, if
And
you...
their faces, what do they look like? They look like standard mutants like ourselves, or they look like...
You can't see their
zombified?
faces.
Oh, even their faces. Okay, sorry.
Yep, I'll put you on here, and I've got to remember how we do this. Is it that? Or is it that?
We
Or
can
is it-
see something.
There's a way. There is a way for me to, like, show, and I can't remember how we do it. Oh, there we go.
Okay. Understood.
So yes, they're sort of they sort of could, you could barely make out, like, they are covered in head to foot in, like, clothing.
Gotcha.
So yeah, they lead you off to basically they take you somewhere else on the complex. Go here. I'm going to open up my little thing I've got.
Can I? Ah, okay, got it.
Yeah, they take you over to like, they take you over. Oh, let me move. Did I move you down? Yeah, I did. They sort of take you over to this sort of general area, where there's, there's even more zone ghouls like well, not hanging around. They appear to be doing things like moving, like cleaning things off, and you can definitely see that like the water's been like one side of the water smells bad, and then on the other side it smells a lot cleaner.
Looks clean.
And like basically these water reservoirs are sort of like raised up off the ground and are on stilts, and they're all sort of like they've got like a camp or a ramshackled like bunch of buildings assembled under the reservoirs. And you're taken down underneath, and they basically they take you to like not a large opening, but one of the larger buildings, or not buildings, but clearer areas. And there's a cage not far from where you are, and inside that cage is would Ren like to describe himself?
Sure. So I am quite scrawny. As mentioned before, I have a lot of tattoos, only visible on my hands, brown hair. I also wear a hoodie, so you can't really see my face fully. Is my dog with me?
Your dog is in another a smaller cage.
But they can see it.
Yes.
Okay, so he is medium size, big wide head, but short legs, quite muscular. He has large patches of no hair, especially on the right side of his head.
And he's currently wearing a muzzle.
How dare they?
Ooh.
Yeah, you recognise Ren. He was part of the first expedition, so he must have been captured when the first expedition ran into trouble, basically.
Yep.
And you're taken to someone who has an air of authority about him, I'd say, in comparison to the rest of the no, not that one. We'll go back to there. And yeah, he's wearing like, so his dress slightly differently. Yet again, all of his skin is like covered from head to toe. And he appears to be like wearing a gas mask and a hood, and he's got like a big fluffy coat on, and yeah, he's wearing like some sort of weird rubber type gloves, I'd say, and he's wearing like a rubber like apron as well around his waist, and on top of that rubber apron type thing, there's like a bunch of pouches that have been strapped on by a belt, and he sort of like goes, the intruders. What brings you to the pure plant, my domain?
Oh.
Which one of you looks the most leader-like?
That's a very tough question.
Good question.
Okay, well, he says it to the group then. He just says it to one of you. He says it to all of you. So, what brings you to my domain? Are you here to steal my water?
We were looking for some of our friends, and I turned my head towards the cage and nod at Ren just to make sure that we let him know that we've noticed and acknowledged his presence.
Yeah. I know these guys.
That's good. That's good. So, and what brings them to my domain? And with that, they sort of like undo the cage that Ren's in and sort of drag him out.
You posting the question openly or to me?
Yeah, it's open. It's mainly to you because you're the first expedition, the first trespassers.
Well, I mean, they must have gotten worried when I didn't come back, so they came back looking for me. They're more into my dog, but I'm attached to the dog.
Okay. Well, I will then allow you to gather up your things and leave the island.
It's very gracious of you.
You're just letting us go.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. And if I catch...
Kind of strange.
If you're caught here again, you will be executed.
Uh-huh.
Well, I pick up my stuff. I'm not sure where they put it, but I'm assuming just outside the cage or something like that. So I'm picking up my stuff.
Away. Yep.
Oh, I disappeared. I teleported out of existence.
And would you happen to have some... We were looking for some provision. Would you happen to have some grub or some clean water around?
He laughs. He laughs at that. He laughs.
That was just a question. I don't know, man.
And
how about the water?
We have plenty of clean water.
Enough water to share?
Enough water to bargain with.
Is there anything we can do to earn some water?
Well, as you come to speak of it, yes, we have a few problems here.
On?
The first problem is
Such
the trash hawk.
Is that the big flappy thing up the tower?
That is the big flappy thing up the tower.
So that's one problem. What's the other?
The other problem is very bad.
Okay. So Flappy Bird, and another problem. What's other problem? You say it's bad. Every problem's bad. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a problem.
True. We have an infestation.
Oh.
Of what?
You need a health and safety manual for that.
We've got one, thank you. We don't know what it says, but we've got one.
Do you want us to read it to you?
Can you read?
Yeah. We can all read, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Pookie.
Yeah.
Give me A manipulate roll, please.
This is going to go well.
I am going to give you +2 to the roll.
Okay.
That means
Right.
you get to add 2 skill dice to the roll.
Okay. Right, manipulate. Okay. No, okay, so let me first. So, okay, manipulate. So I get 4 dice. I get 2 dice in there when I've got none. It'll let me.
You
Come
could
on.
also get. I think you can also get an assist from another player as well. Let me just see how that works.
What are you trying to do?
Persuade them. I don't persuade them to the fact that we can all read.
Oh,
Yeah, so +2 to the dice roll. Yeah, other PCs or NPCs around you can help you succeed. They have to say up front before you roll your dice. It also has to make sense in terms of the story. They have to be physically present and it be able to help support your action in a direct way. The game's master has final say. For every person helping you, you get a +1 modification. No more than 3 people can help you make the roll, which means your maximum modification for help from others is +3.
are there any markings or panels around us in the complex?
Yes.
Because if there's one, I can say yes, we can read, and I read what's written on the wall or on whatever.
Yeah, there's like a
Provide
sign.
an assist to...
Yep, there's a sign. There's like a sign with like a few things on it saying like
like instructions or
it says
safety.
it says no diving, no bombing,
Yeah,
no heavy
okay.
petting.
So I point at that and say, yeah, saying the truth. Look, no diving.
I look round at the others.
Right, you can get definitely +1 from that.
Yeah, that's definitely what it says.
Do you read out another line?
Yeah, I'll read the next line. No bombing.
No peeing.
Yeah, and look at that. Wear helmet at all times. We can read.
Okay, all right, Pookie, you can have a +3 to that then. So
Sorry,
including the +2.
So that's +3 on top of the +2 you're already giving me.
Yep. So
So
total of +5.
5 and it's manipulate, which is empathy.
Empathy.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just where do I do it?
Every bonus count.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have succeeded.
Yeah.
Did you want to push the roll to see if you can get more?
Oh, why not?
What?
Oh.
What, did you click the wrong
Cannot.
one?
I just pressed the number. It says cannot push all rolls.
Yeah,
The
you
little
might have.
blue symbol
Did you push the?
Yeah.
Did you click the wrong one?
What, the little blue arrow? I thought that was
Yeah.
the push one.
Yeah, push the one with the skill you just rolled.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Oh, good.
Okay, so 2 successes. Okay, so he turns around and says, if you can deal with the problems, so if you deal with the trash hulk, we will give you enough water to carry, that you can carry.
Right.
If you deal with the infestation of... If you deal with the trash hulk and the infestation that we have of worms, we will give you we will permanently supply you with water.
That seems fair.
That seems...
And
Something we make.
We run a
And-
rough bargain, but I think we might. It sounds like we're gonna have to accept that.
And if you teach us how to read, we might be able to fix the water pipe so that that water can be supplied directly to your mains. Because if you remember, you have a mains pipe that stopped working.
We might be able to set that up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. I'm looking around again. Yeah, seems okay to me.
We can give that
Right.
a shot. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. If you've got any dead worms, I can sniff.
Let's hold off.
Yeah.
I want to rest.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'm kind
Okay.
of tired.
Okay.
And I don't say we're still gonna do your tasks. I've been climbing up down a tower and punching you lot. That tires me out. And you want me to go punch some more? I need to eat something.
Okay. Okay. Well, sure. We'll get you some food and water. And yeah, they will basically. They will bring you. How much food do people need?
Well, I've got 3 damage at the moment
Okay. Is it?
because I think it's like 1 food per damage.
I've got 1 damage and 3 fatigue.
Okay. So they will bring you. They will allow you to rest for the night, or the remainder of the day, or whatever until the next morning. And they will provide you with enough food and drink to recover and basically sustain yourself for
Okay.
the night here. They even put you up in a small little shack together.
All right.
So,
So it's
really nice
just the
ghouls.
4 of us. Yeah.
so
Very
Ren,
civilized ghouls.
you
You want
got
water
captured.
Yeah. I'm
That
well
was
rested.
dumb.
Well, yeah. I was kind of drinking out of the water. Actually, it wasn't me so much. It was Stimpy. You know, he can't help himself. He wanted the water. He helped himself. They threw him in the cage.
So let's just check. Your dog was meant to be watching out for you and drank the water, but you failed to watch out for your dog.
Well, I need to protect my. He's my companion. I need to protect him. You know, he's a dog. He needs to drink. They weren't quite as apologetic or nice. I don't know if he's had some food or, you know, if he had some water, but or if he was just in a bad mood, or maybe he didn't have time for me. He just stuck me in the cage. It wasn't that long ago. It was a while back, but you know, they've treated me quite nicely. You know, I'm okay.
No? Fine. Anyway, sleep, eat, beat people up tomorrow. It's my kind of day.
Okay, and with that, we will take our first break. So,
Right.
we will be back in 10 minutes. Don't touch that dial.